First of all, I studied in Moscow many years ago. I finished Institute of Steel and Alloys, and direction was semiconductor materials and dielectrics. And later I switched to ceramic materials. It was very popular. It was end of 70s, beginning of 80s. I finished my PhD also in this field, and one day I got the possibility to go to Germany, to Max Planck Institute, and from this point of view, it was in Stuttgart. I came to Stuttgart, and I worked with a couple of very nice people. Later, after when I finished my PhD work, it was many years ago, in '85, I got the possibilities to go to actually to United States of America, to different places. But this colleague from Germany, he got institute in Hamburg in Germany, and he told me, let's go with me to Hamburg. What I jumped through one point, that my PhD I finished in Israeli Institute of Technology, and he told me, why you should go to United States if you will come with me. The distance from Germany to Israel, it's not the same distance as from United States to Israel. And it was actually a good decision, and with this decision I came to Hamburg. And in Germany, when I was with the Max Planck Institute, I met my future wife. She is from Germany, and she is opera singer, and it was everything fine. And from this point of view, I spent very nice time in Hamburg, and after a while I was teaching in the University of Tel Aviv for 9 years. I was with this university, but my wife, she was all the time in Germany. And one day it was decision to go back to Germany. And since '99, I'm again in Germany. And since 2002, I'm with the University of Erlangen-Nuernberg. It's in Bavaria, very nice place. Near to very beautiful places and other countries. And today I'm teaching in this university, and I'm working in the field of research, mostly, of course, in the field of advanced ceramic processing and what is modern today, additive manufacturing. I gave today a talk in the field of new possibilities to produce ceramic materials based actually on natural materials. Many years ago, or several years ago, we started to work in the field how to produce ceramic materials, different materials, based on paper technology. Usual paper technology, it means you are using from the beginning nearly the same technologies which are using for the production of usual normal paper, but in our paper we have a big number of ceramic or metal particles, different geometry. It can be small particles, submicron particles. It can be some ceramic or metal fibers, short fibers. But we're using nearly the same machines which people from the paper technology are using. And it's giving us the possibility to use also different shaping technologies which we know from paper. We can produce origamis, we can produce different other shapes. And as we know that shaping of ceramic materials, especially with complicated structure, it's not always easy way to do it. And here, when you can use relatively, and again, relatively simple approach for shaping, and later with different post-treatments and different technologies, you can produce different materials with different shapes. Of course, it's not instead of other technologies. It's I don't belong to the people which are saying if you are coming with one technology, it means other technologies are not okay. No, it's not true. It's additional technology. For some applications it can be good, for other applications other technologies, even conventional technologies, are better. And in many cases we know that companies, they're using very established technologies and they're happy with. But if it's necessary, if it's important by using of this approach, you can produce or you are giving new value to new type of materials for completely different applications, and it's exactly what I was talking today about. Yes. I visited Tomsk in 2015 for the first time. I was invited by colleagues from Tomsk Polytechnical University, and interesting point in the field of additive manufacturing.
Do you have any collaborative projects? Any not clashing, but additional supplementary fields of interest?
Yes, of course, and it's exactly in this field we are working together. We are talking about collaboration. We are talking about projects, and even I gave this week classes. I have classes with students from Tomsk Polytechnical University, and even today afternoon I have another class with the students of Polytechnical University, and I'm happy to give. In our field, you have to go. Because you must know what people they are doing, not only from publications, because in some cases you are getting new information before this information was written in some journals. The second point, and this is also an important point, to meet colleagues. It's not so easy for young people, for young even PhD students, which don't know many people around the world. For us, when you are working in some field for many years, you know many colleagues. And of course, you can change some information, you can get new information, you can give also some information to other people. And it's also very good for collaboration, yes, definitely. And important point, many conferences you have around the world. Of course, you cannot go to all of them. It's nearly impossible because, first of all, if you are coming to some conference, you should present in some cases new results. You cannot produce every week new results. It's not going, even if you have very good, very strong support from younger people. And the second point, you have other obligations too, of course. Teaching, another responsibilities within the universities, and in this case also, in my case, you have different projects which you have to treat.
Okay.